Hey guys, it's me, James, and we are going to take a look at Nowhere Profit, which is a game that came out a day or two for me. It's about $25 on Steam. Right now there's a sale that ends on July 26th, so it's really $22.49, but depending when you see this, you know. It's a game that's developed by Shark Bomb Studios. I think might be their first game, and it's published by No More Robots. And pretty much I saw it on Steam. I looked at the art and went, yeah, I want to buy this. It's a card game. It's a strategy tactics game. It's a resource management game. And the art looks great. Of course, I'm going to buy this bloody game. It helped that I also got paid like the day this came out. So I figured I'll try it out. And I've been playing it for a while. Actually, does it say how long I've played this? 4 hours. Okay. Not as long as I thought, but it felt longer. And it is hard. um, so I'm just gonna start a new game and kind of just show it off, and I think it's cool, even though I'm having a hard time getting through it. There's difficulty here. I did easy once, and I still didn't get through the first map area. So I'm just gonna stick to normal and just try to get better. But this game is kind of like Slay the Spire and FTL in a way. It's kind of like Slay the Spire because it's a card-based game, and it's kind of like FTL. Actually, no, Slay the Spire also had this where you like choose where you go on the map to get from point A to point B, and you have random events and stuff like that. So this is the starting deck, I guess. You get to select your convoy. Right now we only have the outcast, and there's quite a few here. And you can unlock them. I don't know how. I'm gonna wait till there's guides, because there's little hints here. Become part of the swarm and bring forth the reign of the machines. So I'm assuming this is some event that happens sometime in the game, and you have to choose the correct event or the correct option to unlock that, but I don't know. And then there's different leaders, which gives you your leader deck. We'll talk about that later. And again, they have little hints to tell you how to unlock these guys. But right now, all we have is, what is he called? The Firebrand and the Outcast deck. So we have the Convoy here and our leader cards here. And kind of a fun thing you can do is you can rename these cards. And you can also rename your leader. Smack is a really good name. We're gonna keep it. But if I want to, I can, change it to Rune or whatever, or James. But yeah. So this little intro. To my knowledge, there's no like voice cast. It's just music, which I'm not even listening to right now. This game has kind of become a bit of a podcast game for me, which might be why I'm doing poorly at it, because I'm not focusing too much. But yeah, pretty much the story is some kind of machine satellite fell from the sky and called out to our leader character here, and he's gonna lead everyone to the crypt. I'm gonna just I think I'm gonna skip. A part of me wants to skip it and just get into the gameplay, and a part of me just wants to like enjoy the art, because I do think the game looks really bloody good. I don't know what this art style is called, but I like it. It's kind of comic booky. Then it spoke of the crypt for the last time. Alright. I had spoken to the machines before, but none had been this powerful, this keen, yet it was dying. In blue light, it painted a mandala into the dusty air. With this fractal sign... this is why I edited Catamagia heavily. With this fractal symbol, it showed me glimpses of ancient knowledge from before the crash. Etched in hard light, it told me how to find and open the crypt, this place of legend. Then the fallen star spoke to me. You help, power, safety, and knowledge. In the crypt, you lead them. As the machine died and its light slowly subsided, I could hear words of prayer and mantras all around me. Others must have seen the trail of fire, heard the stars' whispers, and followed it here too. Their eager faces told me that they heard the machine speak to me. The prophet, they chanted. And so my followers had found me, and together we would find the crypt. So let's move to the map area because that's what we're going to be looking at a lot here. So we are here and we want to get here. And we can just choose how we travel, and there's different icons. So over here is a township where we can get new followers, and it has an active market. This area is just crossroads, and over here is a place where we can find food. And food is going to be a very important thing because as we move, as you can see here, if we travel here, we'll spend 8 food and 4, I believe that's hope. Yes. And these are our resources up here. So we have our followers, batteries, which is the currency in the game, food, which we consume while we walk, and hope, which we consume when we walk. And we can find food on the map or buy food. We can get hope by certain choices we make, or by spending items like luxury items, alcohol, stuff like that. And the interesting thing about this card game is, first of all, we have 2 decks, the leader deck, which we have cards here, and the convoy deck, which, as you can see here, are full of people. And these people can die. So, as you can see, it's kind of represented down here. Later on, when they're hurt, they'll be red. When they have buffs, they'll be gold. But for right now, I think I want to go for this food. And I've gone past this first map area once, and I've played this game a good couple times. So here we got some fruits and veg, and there's some, text or lore here. But let's try to get into a fight so I can show off how this game works. There we go. A burst of gunfire interrupted our peaceful journey. Bullets blazed past our heads, so we grabbed whatever was at hand to kill the enemy rushing at them to return the favor. So we're not really gonna edit our deck because it's oh. Okay, sorry about that. We're not really gonna edit our decks because we don't really have to, because this is the beginning of the game. And first off, this is how the battlefields look, and the battlefields change. So right now we have 2 obstacles on the field, and sometimes it doesn't look like this. It's not 2 columns of 5 rows. Sometimes it's 4 columns of 2 rows and stuff like that. So that changes. Here we can choose to mulligan some cards, which I'm gonna do. And we are going first. So let me try to show this off the best I can. Over here is our energy. So cards take energy to spend. Every turn we're gonna gain an extra energy. So let's just say I spent all 3 here. Next turn I'll have 4 energy. I don't think there's a reason to ever reserve energy because it doesn't get recycled from what I've noticed. Well, I can test that out. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna spend this. I'm gonna send out this character. I'm gonna send her up here, and she is gonna deal 2 damage to the enemy leader when she gets some. That's what Fury means. And it's very important where you put people on the field. As you can see, these sword icons, that means that they are going to be placed in the front line. So if I were to summon this guy here, he can't attack because he's not in the front lines. He's in the reserves. While here, he's technically in the front line, but if I put someone here later, then he's in the reserve area, or the, back lines. Just gonna end my turn, and then our enemy's gonna go. So generally when, oh, that sucks. Oh, that really sucks. So when you summon your convoy cards, your people, they have to rest before they can attack. So they can attack next turn unless they have a special thing. And pretty much the stats here is yellow is their attack and red is their health. So what I'm gonna do is kind of be annoyed. I think I'm gonna summon this guy. I can't really do anything with her because she doesn't really have any attack. So, and I think I'm gonna recycle this card and see if I can get something better. So once per turn you can scrap a card to see if you can get a better card. I hate this card. I don't like it. This is going to be a harder one to show off stuff. So as you can see, the leaders have their own health. And what you want to do is attack the leaders. So let's say this person... screw it, I'll show it off. This person now has 1 attack. I can attack the leader directly because even though he has someone on the front line who can attack me, he doesn't have anyone who's taunting. So I can just attack the leader freely. And I'm actually going to go play a taunting card myself because that means on their turn, they can't attack my leader directly. They would have to take out my taunting creature first. I am so used to saying creature instead of people. And so I think we had someone die, and I'll show what that means at the end of this battle. Well, I definitely now had someone die, and that guy is really buff. So we are gonna try to figure that out. Well, I can play another warrior monk, which will get some taunting on the field. And I can, I'm gonna just try to kill this leader as quick as possible. And later on, you'll get cards that can push enemy or your own people around. If I wanted to, I can move my guys, but that costs their action. They only get 1 action per turn. And I'm just going to do this to end the battle. And when you kill the leader, you're done. There's a... yeah. So I lost a couple people in that fight. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to hire these. Ignore them. Damn it. Their price seemed too high and the road appeared perfectly fine despite the strange environment, but we were mistaken. One of the vehicles broke through the crust of the strange yellow soil and fell into a deep sinkhole that collapsed on top of it, taking some of our party down with it. That sucks. So we lost Warrior Monk here. He's now dead. We're going to bury him, and we get a bit of hope because we buried him. Now, these characters here, they now have a red line on them. That means they're wounded. So the next time they get destroyed in a fight, they're dead. And because they're wounded, they have less health, but I can summon them for cheaper. So right now I'm just going to keep everyone in my deck, but you can if you're like, hey, this character is really important to me. So I'm going to keep it out of my deck until we heal, which we can only heal in specific spots, which I don't see any on this map. So that's great. That's perfect. I want to get to this town here. With the last rays of the setting sun, we arrived at a circle of old wagons that were surrounded by piles of bottles and empty plastic barrels. Smoke was rising from one of the wagons, customized to add an array of chimneys. A sea-looking old man with a bottle in his hand greeted us with a toothless smile. offering some of his homebrew spirits. Yeah, let's purchase some liquor. I think that's pretty cheap for that thing as well. Okay, good. So we bought some liquor, which gave us some hope. And once we get here, it was just before sunrise when the guards spotted a small gang of armed thieves in the torn Union uniforms, trying to steal our supplies. Well, we're gonna attack them, or we can confront them. Let's confront them. Oh no. The guards were on alert and our weapons were ready for action as I called out to the thieves. Panic set in and they fired the first shot, hitting Shanta before I could even finish my first sentence. Now we had a fight on our hands. So what kind of sucks is a lot of the cards have a class name and then they have a name to that card. And what kind of sucks is, yeah, Shanta got hit and is now wounded, but I don't know who Shanta is. Is that a card I care about? Is it not? And the thing is, if I hover over a card here, it doesn't show their name, but if I take them out, then it shows the name down here. So if I want to find out who Shanta is, I kind of just have to pull cards. Shanta's our Wanderer, which is a useful card. It can be. It's a good card to sacrifice, so it kind of sucks that it is already wounded. So right now, the reason I'm getting rid of this is I can't play him for 2 more turns, and he'll just show up in my hand again because we only have like 17 cards in our deck right now. And this card I just don't like. I don't like any card that can hurt my own units, but sometimes it can be handy. So I'm going to play this card, which will summon a wild beast. And then I'm going to bring her up. The next turn she can do a... Damn it. That kind of sucks. Haunting cards can be really annoying. And later on these fights can be really tough because right now this guy has 2 armor and 7 health. So effectively he has, what, 9 health? That's not a big problem. But later on you'll get guys that have special abilities, and one that's really a pain in the ass is when you kill one of their people, it goes back to their hand and becomes cheaper. Fuck you. I hate that. It sucks. Because no matter what, you're just gonna get rushed. And I don't know. Sometimes it's just I don't feel like I understand the balancing in this game. I'm gonna take this guy down and then have our beast do some damage. Take out that armor. Okay. And as long as you have the energy, you can put down as many cards as you want. So right now I can do 5 damage, which isn't too bad. Trying to see if there's a way I can get 2 more, but I doubt it. Okay. I'm gonna replace that, see what I get. Oh, that's useful. So this guy will heal all friendly followers by 3, so I'm gonna bring that in. That way this guy can't kill this character. And yeah, I guess that's gonna be my turn. I might as well summon this guy. Because again, I don't think energy gets recycled, but I also have not been paying too hard attention on that, which maybe I should. But yeah, I got this fight. So the thing is, no matter what, I'm gonna have to kill him with this character. So whoever gets the finishing blow, oh bloody hell. Really? Alright, I'm gonna move you up. Okay, we're gonna kill that guy. And we're gonna take a shot because I'm mad. Alright. Well, next turn, no matter what, I should win. So what will happen is whoever gets the finishing hit on the leader will get a bonus for the next fight. So, God, again? I am not enjoying this. Alright, what can I do? Let's see if I can get a better card onto the field. I can bring this guy in, but he's just gonna die. Okay, that's good. Well, no, that's gonna kill my... God damn it. Alright. Well, whatever. I was hoping I could do that a little bit better, but whatever. So, this guy gets the finishing hit. He gets that symbol, which means he gets a bonus to his attack for the next fight. And I think it sticks to him as long as I don't play them into a fight. So here we got some bread and machine parts. And let's see. Let's get to this town and see if we can hire some more people, because we're a little low. We came upon the wreck of a large modified transporter sitting right next to the road. Who would leave a treasure like that just sitting next to the road? Probably a trap. Let's investigate. -2 for my profit. And we're gonna get into a fight. Like I said, this game is hard because you're balancing so many resources. Like, first of all, your cards can just be destroyed and die. And they're gone forever. Like, I'm gonna play her because I don't want these guys to die. And I tried playing on easy, and from what I can tell, and it was only one game, but it just seemed to allow me to oh, this guy's just gonna die. Okay then. It just seemed to or at least from what I noticed, it just allowed me to succeed at all those events. Like, I was choosing risky options and stuff, and I was getting like the good things, and maybe that was just luck, I don't know. But from what I can tell, the game didn't seem that much easier when it came to the fights. So let's see how far we can get before I die. We're not doing too bad. And another reason this game is a bit hard is when you do get like to a healing area, it'll have like charges, and it'll be like, oh, you have 3 charges. Choose who you want to heal. Your convoy, which you can only heal 3 people at a time, or your leader, which you can only heal up to 5 at a time, 5 health at a time. So you have to choose, do you want to, heal your wounded convoy people, or do you want to heal your leader? And when you're really low, it kind of sucks. Okay. Actually, let's do some math here. So I can do 2, that's 4, 5. I can do 5 damage. I can do 6 damage. That's not enough. Is there any way I can... No, I don't think I have a way to get that. I hate that there's 2 copies of this. I hate this card. Oh, this guy's just gonna die. It sucks, but just gonna die. And I can be the one that kills it, but no, that doesn't sound like fun. Well, actually, I can bring in more. There we go. I'm gonna bring this guy in. he starts killing my people, that guy will get stronger. Though he can die too, actually. Yeah. I didn't do that well. I think that's a part of, like, me as a whole. Like, I like to think of myself like, oh yeah, I can plan. I can think the stuff out. And it's like, no, really, you go with your gut instincts. Which can be really useful, but can also be really bad. So we got some batteries and machine parts there. So we're at town, and we can actually level up here. So to level up, you gain experience, and then you have to spend 10 batteries to level up. Then you get to choose 3 of these cards, and then you get to choose 1 of the 3. You know what? I'm going to grab this Blind Rage card because I found out that you can use this on, by watching the AI play it, you can use it on your enemy to kill an enemy. And over there I gained a focus, and what I can do with a focus is I can use it to destroy a card so it's no longer in my leader deck. So we're gonna get rid of that static charge because we don't need 2 fucking static charges in this goddamn deck. Someone's gonna be like, static charge is the best. What's wrong with you? And you know what? It probably is, but fuck it. So we're gonna go to the market and we're gonna sell all these machine parts and minerals to get some decent batteries. And if I want, I can sell these items too, but instead I kind of like to hold on to them because they give me hope. So if we start running low on hope, we can share this with our convoy, and also it'll give us a bonus. So this will give us a hazardous position card to play in our next fight, and this one will give us unstable charge. And over here we can buy demolition charge, which is a item I can equip to our person, our leader, which will give us buried knowledge. When you destroy an obstacle, draw a leader card. Or I can dismantle it and get blast cover, destroy target obstacle, and that's a free card. That is 12. That might be worth buying, but first let's see who we can recruit. I kind of like this beast. He looks really cool. He's wounded though, but he's 4, so I might pick him up. Revenge, deal 2 damage to all obstacles, which is very interesting. Revenge is a very interesting one because it takes place when it gets triggered when your card gets destroyed. And when you're already kind of worried about your card like dying and no longer being in your deck, kind of sucks. Revenge is a really double-edged sword, I feel. For each damage follower on your side, deal 2 damage to a random enemy follower. That's I kind of like that. We're gonna get him. You know what? We're gonna get this bull too because it's pretty cheap. And I kind of want to get demolition charge, but more to like dismantle it for... Yeah, kind of dismantle it for blast cover. Like, buried knowledge isn't too bad. But that's also 12. That'll leave me with 10, which is enough to level up. So, yeah, let's do it. Probably not the best idea. And I have to decide, should I just equip it? Or, yeah, I'm going to dismantle it. I want that card more than I want the item. But what I could, if I didn't dismantle it, I could equip it here. And something else I'm not very keen on is the different items you can equip have different icons. So I can only equip a weapon card here, and I can only equip a, let's call that an accessory item here. And I don't know, it just kind of feels weird when I have like 2 really good equipment, but they're the same icon. So it's just like, I wish I could have both of these on my character. Why are these slots assigned to specific icons? Alright. So we're gonna keep traveling. So the different road colors pretty much denotes like different terrain. So I think the gold one represents desert, and apparently it changes like what kind of stuff you can get. I got 7 wounded people, which is not great. Oh, we gotta bury that guy, and we gotta put these things into our deck. So I'm glad I checked that. Everything looks good over here, so let's begin battle against this Union agent. Let's replace that guy. Okay, I'll play our scouts, and we'll get another... that's not great, because I can't play those 2 cards for 2 turns. Oh, he has blast cover. That's nice. Okay, we'll bring our Spark Shaman in. And then we can play... No, we can't play that because we spent all our stuff. So we're going to send this person to die, and then we're going to attack the leader directly. So as long as he doesn't have any charge cards, I think I'm kind of good. Huh, interesting. That's also a weird thing. Like, sometimes the AI does something, I'm just like, why? Did you just want to spend your, like, energy? Because that did absolutely nothing. And it's kind of annoying because, for me, it's... Hold on, let me do some math here. Because actually what I want to do is have this person kill them, because I think that healed them when they... Yep, it looks like it healed that person. So that's another way you can heal a wounded character, is by having them get the last shot in, which is a little risky. So what I'm thinking of doing is I want to do this red fight, which we'll probably die at, which is fine. But these red fights, we get more we get better loot from doing them, but they're a lot more difficult. Let's replace her, and we'll keep that card. We're gonna play her. So the reason I didn't play the taunt first is because whatever he brings in, or she I should say, brings, or maybe they, I don't know, whatever they bring in, unless it has charge, they're not gonna attack the turn it gets brought in. So that means it's better to play a taunt character on your second turn. That way you're making it a little easier to not get your leader attacked on the third turn, or on their second turn, I guess. It's really weird that like something like a sandstone can be pushed back, but whatever. Deal 2 damage to Timberlane. Okay, that doesn't really help. So if I play this, that's everything, but... Okay, I'm gonna play... No, I'm not, because this thing, when an enemy follower enters battle, they take 2 damage. So if I did that, yeah, so no. I'm gonna kill these guys. I'm gonna attack, and that's all my energy for this turn. When this follower attacks, your leader gains 2 armor. That's really good. So I'm gonna bring in this bull. Do that. And I think I'm gonna replace this and see if I get a better card. No one can die. What does this do? Deal 1 damage to the enemy leader. Incite triggers whenever this owner player plays a leader card. That's annoying. Oh, I can actually win this, but I'm gonna go next turn and try to get that last hit with the bull. Yep, that's still not a problem. So the bull has 4 attack. Wait, what happened? I'm gonna have to pay attention next time. When I edit this, I'm gonna have to pay attention. I don't know what I missed, but apparently I missed something. How are we doing on food? We're doing pretty good. We're gonna do this fight and probably die. So yeah, we have a couple people who are buffed, so I guess they stay buffed unless you play them in the fight. But we also have a fair amount of people who are hurt, which kind of sucks. We also only have 18 people, which feels kind of not great. Because if you run out of cards in your deck, you start taking damage every turn. I think it's like 2 damage for every card you are supposed to draw. Okay, let's go in a little strong. Oh, there's some obstacles on here, equipment cache, so if I destroy this, I'll get a piece of equipment at the end of battle. So maybe I should try to find a way to do that. Which, I have a leader card that destroys obstacles. Does that count as an obstacle? Yes, it does. So it might be worth, First strike when attacking, doesn't suffer. Okay, that kind of sucks. So I'm gonna actually kill that thing, bring this guy in to die, and attack the leader directly. Okay, makes sense to kill that, I guess. Draw a convoy card. It really sucks when you scrap a card and you get the same exact card back. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring this guy in who's gonna kill my own guy. Then I'm gonna draw a convoy card. Okay, that could be useful. Damn it. Okay. Damn it. Well, we're gonna replace you because we don't need you. Okay, this will kill one of their guys, which isn't too useful, but we'll have to deal with it. Then I can use this to kill. Does this guy have any special? Oh, he has 6, so screw him. And then let us summon this person and bolster them. I would really like to get that. So that first strike. God damn. That's powerful. Let's get rid of these guys. I have a bunch of wounded people on my side. Ugh. That's not fun. A part of it is also like I'm kind of stressed out because in like a normal game like Hearthstone and a normal card game like Hearthstone, Slay the Spire, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever. Like your cards are supposed to be like, it's okay to waste them in a sense. Like there's a thing about playing a card too early. There's like, that's definitely a problem. Or playing a card too late, or however you want to define that. But if you play a card and it dies, like, whatever. Like, you'll find a way to bring it back with a, you know, Monster Reborn or whatever. But here, you really have to pay attention. Like, who are you willing to, like, let die? Because it's one thing to get wounded, but then next time they just die. Oh, we're gonna get the slug pistol. Okay, cool. That's probably part of the reward for it being a, you know, what is it called? Just as good rewards, but well defended. So let's go equip that, see what it does for me. Precise shot, deal 2 damage to any target. Or I can dismantle it and get destroy target follower. Its leader draws a convoy card. Nah, I think this is better as a equipped item. And we can also level up, and we have just enough batteries to do that. Coordinated fire can be useful, but a lot of times I tend to find that I don't have enough people on the field for it. I had it be useful like once. Energize. Let's get Energize. I haven't really used that card before. And we can go into the deck and we can get rid of a card. Part of me is thinking about getting a convoy card out of there, even though I fucking hate this card. I don't know why I have like a deep resentment for this card. I think it legit just bothers me that it damages my units and my leader. Even if it's 1 damage, it's just like, that feels like a lot in a game where you have to be balancing these people's lives. So let's see. Next to our camp, we found some shallow caves where edible mushrooms were growing on the colorful mineral walls. We were just about to harvest some blue sponges when from the walls when Gilly warned us that these sponges were infected with Jahat parasite. They would likely be dangerous to eat. Okay. So, I've had this thing before where we didn't have someone who can warn us. So, for whatever reason, I guess because this guy is a Blue Devil elite, he knows about these mushrooms. So, we're going to ignore that and just keep moving on. A large swarm of small yet furious black flies had discovered us as their favorite dish. They hung around the camp like lazy black clouds and started to bite everyone that would sit still for even a moment. We can smoke them out. They don't like the stench of blood tree wood, said Yana. So because we have some extra this person, for whatever reason, they know we can smoke them out. As my mother always said, there's nothing black flesh flies hate more than smoke. So without that person, that could be kind of an annoying event. I really wish this place had a healer, but whatever. We're doing good on food. We can probably invite these monks in and see what's up. So I think it's been this event where we've like offered food for someone to come in and they ended up like stealing from us. But instead we got some scholar points and altruist points. Oh, and they're giving us batteries? We'll accept the batteries. The old monk sent one of her followers out to fetch the batteries. The mute armored giant returned with a large crate disguised as a water container. The monk muttered a brief prayer of thanks to the machine and removed a handful of batteries for us. Attack, threaten them, let Ark growl, or accept the batteries. Let's see having our beast growl at them. This is not a night for bloodshed, the monk spoke, calming her guards. She reached into the container once more, removing some more batteries. Her voice and eyes were cold as she offered them to us. This should be enough for the food and the inconvenience. So we lost some altruist points. And we're just gonna accept the batteries. And we got 42 fucking batteries. That is super fucking useful because we were on 0. Jesus. So there's 3 other like points you can get: scholar points, believer points, and the altruist points. And pretty much if you have enough points during certain events, it will require like 8 scholar points or something like that. So it's good to be, you know, nice and all that jazz. So let's go to the market. Let's sell all our useless crap. I'm gonna sell one of these dyes just to have more batteries. We can buy a mortar. I almost pronounced that incorrectly. At the start of your turn, if you have no living followers and the enemy has at least 1, deal 1 damage to all enemy. Ooh. 1 used each battle, though. That could be useful. And this becomes static charge. Okay. I might go buy that. Though, let me check my leader. Oh, awesome. During the last level up, we unlocked another equipment slot for whatever you want to call this icon. So let's go to the teacher and let's learn. Return target unit to its leader's hand. Blackout target a unit or obstacle. That could be very useful. All tiles in target row suffer blackout and take 3 damage. I'm taking that. I don't care if it's a 4. I'm taking it. And I'm gonna buy this mortar. Oops, hit the wrong buy button. So let's go equip that really quick before we forget. And yeah, let's see if we can get to the last fight. Let's help the caravan because I'm gonna assume the ferals are just gonna attack us after we help them. I don't trust the ferals. We have 9 wounded people and we have, what, 17 people in total? Oh, who died? Oh, that scout, that's right. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. I would like to keep the bull on. I want to get rid of these 2 cards. If I want, I'm pretty sure I can get rid of all these cards, but I'm gonna hold on to some. Alright, so I'm gonna trade this guy in for another wounded person. That's fine. I guess I'm gonna play him. Not very happy about that, but that's really my only choice. At the end of your turn, if you have armor, lose 1 armor and gain +2. Okay. So this guy doesn't have any armor, which is fine. I'm gonna bring her in and attack the guy directly. And I am gonna end my turn. Okay, right now I have 1 energy. Let's see if that gets recycled. I'm actually gonna pay attention this time. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't. No, it does not. Okay. So we're gonna get rid of that taunt. And I think I got this. Yes. I would like if he can get the finishing hit though. So no, I shouldn't gonna use it. I hate this card and I'm gonna use it. I really want him to get that bonus so I can get him a little bit healed up. Oh, wait, the Blue Devil commander declared, "We are in your debt. Please let our medic tend to your wounded." Awesome. So, these 3 guys got healed. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's a little something, especially for this last fight. So, we are going to go into our convoy, and we are going to, at the start of combat, add an improvised card to your leader hand. I don't know what that is. Let's use it. Because this fight is gonna be fucking terrible. This is where I always die. I don't expect this to go any further than this. Oh, apparently it rained. Uh-huh. Huh, interesting. That was a new little lore stuff. So this guy, Protective Barrier. When a friendly follower enters combat, if that unit has taunt, it gains a barrier. And a barrier pretty much means the first hit does not hurt it, which sucks. Okay, we're gonna replace that. Reduce the cost of a card in your hand by 1. Not useful yet, so I'm gonna hold on to that. Okay. Oh, I can just do straight up 2 damage that way. Cool. I think I can only use that once per battle, but you know, that's fine. I'm gonna bring him in. And end my turn. Okay. Gain 4 armor. That kinda sucks. Huh. So I'm gonna bring her in because she can taunt. That doesn't really help, but rather give him a good hit on this turn. Gonna use improvise on this guy, bring him into the back line there. Gain a card, and I can't swap that out. So and I'm gonna do that to her. That way, it makes it. If he does attack her, it's gonna hurt at least. Ah, goddamn! He put out his own taunt, and it has a berry. Right. That sucks. That sucks. Blind Rage. Attack that. Do 2 extra damage. And then that person's probably just gonna die. Next turn. Yeah. Alright. Oh, that's a interesting choice. That card sucks, but whatever. Why would you do black at whatever? Whatever. Sometimes the AI, I just don't understand it. Yeah, now I'm just thinking. Now let's get the taunt out. So because this character is behind this guy, I would have to get through this character first before I can attack this character. Unless I use a special little card or something. He's bringing a lot of characters out on the field. I mean, I got this, right? He doesn't have a taunt on the field. So he's wounded. I'm gonna... So I like how I complained that this game is bloody hard. And what happened? I got through that boss. Just wow. Just wow, you know? Revenge. Spawn a 2-2 drone. Sniper. Oh, I finally got a sniper. This card confuses me. Enemy leader gains 5 armor on revenge. I read that as enemy leader being my opponent. So why would I... I don't know. Maybe that card is so good that it... but I don't see it. Also, I like at the end of every battle, it's just the dead bodies of our enemies littered the area. It's just like, yeah, that's war. That's death. That's all it leaves. So now we get to this little big city. Well, big city. Pit 9, we passed a heavily fortified checkpoint where we were searched and briefly interrogated by officers of the Fist, the Union soldiers, and enforcers. Then our path descended into a large valley, a broken landscape that looked like it had been devastated by giants with shovels. Move on. We made camp at the edge of a large terrace that were crawling with people, ancient rustling machines, huts, markets, chicken farms. Enter. Convoy unlocked, the Nomads. Oh my god. I have no idea how that happened, but awesome. We can also level up. Headshot. It's a bit high, but it's fine. Let's also get rid of this static charge, because I hate that card. Alright. So, I think the first thing I'm going to do is sell all our valuables. Check some of these things out and see if there's anything that would be cool to add. When a friendly follower destroys an obstacle, a drone joins your side. That's interesting. When a friendly construct is destroyed, deal 3 damage to the first target in the opposing role, including the enemy leader. That could be a lot more useful if we had constructs. And if I got rid of this, I would get deal 1 damage to target. If it's a drone, it gains +1 instead. Interesting. So before I do anything like that, let's see what kind of followers we have, and I'm just going to show you what happens next, and then I'm going to end the video because we've been going for almost an hour. I did not mean for this to be an hour. Oops. Well, I guess this is really a quick look then. Anything looks interesting? What's a slave gladiator? Well, I think I'm going to get this guy because every time I play a leader card, I'll get a slave gladiator added to my hand. And that seems very useful. And this guy's a legendary. The effect of this unit are, gain. Oh, okay. I'm going to get that too. We're now kind of low on, money. Let's approach the control. Every stone, Let this guy speak. You want in? Well, we may have something for you, the guard said, leading us to the lower part of the crane. There we were brought to see an agent of the Union, black tech sleeve covering her right arm and hand. I have a job for you. See, we have a problem with some unruly citizens. They seem to have trouble with the idea of the greater good. I want you to go talk some sense. Okay, I can talk. Or not. A man in simple civilian clothes led us to a remote area of the slopes. The moment we entered, panic broke out. Some reached for their weapons, others tried to flee. Oh, okay. I came to mostly talk, but you know, that's fine. Let's just add all these cards to our deck and see what we can do. I guess we're getting into one more fight. Man, he's really low. 3 is pretty good. So I can just kill this thing, but that kind of leaves my area empty, which is not great. Let's bolster this guy. See, now I'm actually thinking, because I'm like, oh, this save can go somewhere. Ah, god damn it. Gonna bring this guy in. I'm gonna attack that guy. Like, I was thinking maybe I can destroy this obstacle and then attack this guy, but then I realized he's technically not on the front line, so he doesn't really matter. It's only gonna matter when he starts destroying obstacles. And even then, I kind of don't care. Oh, God, this guy is really about having armor, huh? Alright, well, he made a bad choice. And, I kind of like this card a lot now. Just being able to spend all my leader cards. This is not your fight. You don't suffer under the Union's rules. Someone called out, let us leave. Our fight is with the agents of the Fingers, not you. Why do you fight the Union? The Union rules with an iron fist. Everyone is equal except for the committee. They sit up in their crane, living in luxury, while we break our backs working the mines. They may not call it slavery, but it's not much different. Another voice joins in. It was different once, my grand told me, but now nothing will change if we don't fight. Look, I kind of got paid, so sorry. I have a chance to get further in this game. You understand, right? This game's hard. I think I just busted up like a real striking camp. Oh well. Well, not oh well. It's kind of bad, but you know, sometimes we do bad things. Let's heal people. I think I just have to heal twice, and then I can heal my leader for the rest. Perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm doing well. Why, when I'm recording, I'm doing well? This was supposed to be a quick 20-minute video where I get beat up and lose. Oh. Talk to the locals. We got +3 scholar. That's kind of nice. The slopes, sell some of your food. We have a recruit followers, hang out. What happens if we hang out in the area we kind of just did some bad shit at? Okay, we got some hope. There were a few checkpoints. Yeah, we'll have them sneak in. Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's see if I wanna... Let's check this. So I have an open spot, or I can replace my slug pistol, which gives me a +2 damage to any target, which is kinda nice. Target followers fight the first target in the opposing one. Saw blade, precise strike, deal 6 damage to a target enemy unit or obstacle. You take retaliation damage. And this is the same thing, just different dismantles. Interesting. You know what? I think I'm gonna get this fabrication. Oh, interesting. They both have different dismantles. Okay, so I mostly want this for the equipment, so I'm gonna get the cheaper one. And that needs to be equipped. Okay, there's a chance I decided to skip all that stuff. We got into a fight and all that other things, but because you already know the game by now. So we are going to leave camp and go into the next area, and you get to choose where we go, and we can check, you know, here is level 3 to 5. It's a mountain area, and as you can see, it's kind of smaller. So I need to get through 2 areas to get to here, or I can go through this swamp area, which is 3 to 7, but it's much longer. But once I get to the end there, I guess there's only one boss fight I would have to deal with. Though I would have less big cities like this to go to. So actually, I think I'm going to go to this mountain area and select this route. And now we have a new area, which new points of interest that I can go to. But yeah, that is Nowhere Prophet. I like this game a lot. I think it's a bit hard, even though I got to the second point for the second time. But you know what? That took me, what, an hour? Yeah, about an hour. So a game can be pretty long. And hopefully, you know, I can, you know, quit out and it saves automatically. Perfect. So yeah, it's kind of different to Slay the Spire in my opinion, because Slay the Spire is easily like a 45-minute game, do some runs and stuff, but this game is also more difficult, and I have some opinions against it. It doesn't seem there's a way to like level up these convoy guys. They're just always the same, and the same for these leader cards. There doesn't seem to be an upgrade system for the cards you already have. You just have to get more. And the thing is, you need to get more because you're, well, maybe not so much with the leader cards, but with the convoys, you're losing people. Like, I'm lucky to have 21 people and to have them all fully healed for this map. But yeah, that's Nowhere Prophet. Again, it's like $25 when it's non-sale. I think it's cool. I like this game a lot. I think I'm going to keep playing it. I think this is going to be my podcast game of choice for, you know, for the next like week or two. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think it's cool. I'm going to keep playing it. Maybe go check it out or check out more videos from other people. But yeah, I think this is a cool game. How do I end these videos? I don't remember. If you watched all this, wow, thank you. You're awesome. An hour. You're crazy. If you like this video, maybe you want to subscribe or check out my other videos, hit like, comment, maybe tell me why Static Charge is not a terrible card, or maybe agree with me, I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go edit this now. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you next video. Bye!